We are dissecting Scrum to take a look at it piece by piece. Today it's the turn of three things that don't even appear on this picture. That is, until we view it from a slightly different angle. They've been there the entire time. Underpinning? Well, everything. It's the three pillars of transparency, inspection, and adaptation. Welcome to Development That Pays. My name is Gary Strawn and welcome back to this mini-series on Scrum. A very quick reminder that there is a cheat sheet to go along with this series. You can get your hands on it via a link that you will find in the description below. Let's get going, as we so often do, with a quick look at the Scrum Guide. Scrum is founded on empirical process control theory. Bit of a mouthful, otherwise known as empiricism. That's better, but what is empiricism? The Scrum Guide has us covered. Empiricism asserts that knowledge comes from experience and making decisions based on what is known. Doesn't sound like such a big deal until you remember that we humans are not that great at seeing things as they are. Quite good at seeing things as we think they are, and really very good at seeing things as we'd like them to be. In Scrum, and indeed in all of Agile, we're not big on mounds of research. We're not big on long-term planning. We're certainly not into producing piles of documentation. What we are into is building something small, getting it to the customer, and observing the result. Building something in order to discover how things are. That's empiricism again. Back to Scrum and back to the Scrum Guide. Three pillars uphold every implementation of empirical process control: transparency, inspection, and adaptation. What do the three pillars mean in the context of Scrum? Well, for transparency, the Scrum Guide provides us with a couple of examples. A common language referring to the process must be shared by all participants. In other words, the members of the Scrum team should have a good understanding of the overall Scrum process, all of the artifacts, all of the events, and have an understanding of not only their own role, but the roles of their colleagues. And a second example from the Scrum Guide. Those performing the work and those inspecting the resulting increment must share a common definition of done. Have we done an episode on definition of done? I'm not sure we have. Perhaps we should. The other two pillars, inspection and adaptation, well, they work hand in hand. We inspect what has been done, what is known, and we adapt, we change as necessary. Each one of the Scrum events, sprint planning, daily Scrum, sprint review, and sprint retrospective, is underpinned by the three pillars. Given an appropriate level of transparency, each of the events is an opportunity to inspect and to adapt. Question of the day: before watching this video, were you aware of the three pillars? Let me know in the comments below, and remember to grab your copy of the Scrum cheat sheet, and again, you'll find a link in the description below.